Guys, good evening all. Share my screen. Can one confirm? Can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for confirming. So will be so let me have a quick recap. So far, we started a very important topic in JavaScript. That is something, functions, right? So as part of the function, guys, we have discussed what is a called function, right? And what is a calling function. And then we have seen what is parameter, right? What is parameter? And then what is argument, arguments, argument, argument. And also I have shown you the purpose of, the return keyword yesterday. Right? Yesterday I have explained about, purpose of return keyword in function, why we use it. And I think that, return keyword, let me add it here itself. Yeah, it's a return keyword. Not only return, I explain about, function keyword as well, right, as part of the function. So guys, these are the topics I think I discussed, and also I discussed something, function preparation ways. One thing is still pending. I'll try to cover today. So function preparation ways. So there are total, four preparation ways are there, right? So I'll be summarizing these topics to you today again. Okay. So guys, this is, the topics we discussed so far. So do you have any queries on these topics? Guys, all good?
No, sir. All good.
Okay, nice. So first, yeah, let's go with, one by one topic. So what do you mean by called function in your point of view? Guys,
A
what do you mean by
function
called
called
function?
a function called
No. Anyone tell me, if I interval ask you what is called a function or called a method in Java, what will you?
Invoked or executed function is called function.
Yeah, somehow it's correct, but not completely.
Non-functional.
Okay, let me put this way.
executed function.
Yeah, correct, correct. Somehow it's correct, but yeah, let me summarize whatever the two answers I got from you. Yeah, they are correct. But so the definition of the called function is the preparation of function. Simply can say preparation of function with some piece of logic. Okay, preparation of function with some piece of logic is called as something, called a function, right? So the syntax for the called function is, yeah, we'll use a function keyword, right? We use a function keyword followed by we write something, a function name, and then inside the parenthesis we'll write your parameters like this, and then inside the flower basis we'll be giving, the body of the function, right? And it's not rule for all, okay, but yeah, as per the syntax you will be, using the return keyword. So in the complete called function there are two keywords are there. So yeah, these are the two keywords. There are, the two keywords that we learn. So the purpose of the function keyword is to create a function, and purpose of a return keyword is to return a value from a function, right? So that's what, guys, we discuss as part of, your called function. This is what something, your called function. Now what do you mean by calling function? Guys, what do you mean by
Executing
calling
the
function?
function.
Correct, correct. Executing the function.
I-
Or you can say
Invoking or executing the function is
yeah,
called function.
yes, absolutely correct. Or you can use a simple terms, say something, uh, usage of a function. Okay. Usage of a function is also, guys, we have to call it as calling function. So if you don't know this too, please let me know. I think you already revised the session, right? And also I given some tasks to you to practice. Guys, I hope you guys are practiced. If anyone having any issues to write the code, please ping in the chat. Maybe maybe definitely I'll spend some time to you to explain the functions again. If anyone have any still challenges, guys. You can please use the chat. If you have any still questions, so please let me know. Okay, I'm assuming no queries. Okay. Now, can anyone unmute and tell me, guys, the difference between a parameter and the argument? Anyone,
Parameter is
tell me the
nothing
difference.
declaring the values, and the arguments are nothing but initializing the values.
Correct, correct. So yeah,
Arguments are passing the values inside the function.
We call them while we call the function, sir. Arguments.
Parameters are
yes,
declared
yes.
in function.
Yeah. Correct, correct. Yeah, absolutely correct. You can tell the 2 points,
Arguments are
guys. Yeah, you
initialized
can.
in function, calling
Right.
function.
You're right. You're right. So just you can summarize 2 statements here. Parameters are always present in called function. Arguments are always present in calling function. That's the first point. Point number 2 is arguments are actual values. Parameters are, formal names of the values, guys. Formal names for the arguments. I'll repeat. Arguments are the actual values, and the parameters are, formal names. Yeah, you can use always these terms. Definitely, there's no chance that you'll be failing in that answers. Okay. Right. And guys, the last session I discussed this on 4 function preparation ways. And there, guys, I highlighted the 4 questions to you. I hope you recall. Question number 1 is, okay, question number 1 is when to create a function with parameter list. Guys, I was spending some time today again because I know its importance in future. If you don't know function, you cannot do anything in the future concepts. Guys. So this is the first question. And second question is without parameters, right? And the third question is when to create a function with a return keyword. I think this is we covered yesterday. Return keyword. And the last question is without return keyword, right? So I explained them one by one program, but on high level. So these are the 4 questions. Yes. So let's revise this all answers once again. Guys, go ahead. When to create a function with parameters? With parameters.
When the
Inputs
Keep
inputs
are
are,
different
change.
inputs.
changing always.
So if a function business logic,
Arguments.
right? If a function business logic, if it is keep on changing, if it is keep on, the inputs are if the inputs are keep on changing for a business logic, then you can declare them as parameter list. Right. Next one, guys. When to declare a function without parameter list?
When the inputs are same.
If the inputs are same.
Yeah.
Inputs are
Correct.
The output is
constant.
always same.
With inputs are static, or you can say, yeah, you are absolutely correct. Next, with return keyword. When to write a function with return keyword?
Whether
Final,
the line
final.
When you want to use the
last
final
line of
output of one
the
function
first
inside another
function
function, sir.
carries to the second function in the first line, like
Correct. So yeah, let me summarize this. Let's say, guys, in a program, I have a 10 functions. Okay, a program has 10 functions. Function A, B, C, D, E, F, like that. So let's say a B function want to use a result from A function. B function want to use a result from A function. Then function A should return the result so that function B can catch the result and can use it. So that's the return keyword summary. And I hope this is also you can guess today. Yeah, this is actually the today first program without return keyword. Guess, guys.
If we don't
When-
want to use the first function input.
Correct. So if a function business logic, okay, if a function business logic, okay, not used by any other functions, okay, if a function business logic is not used by any other function, then we should not use a return keyword, guys. So maybe I can quickly go with one simple example for it. The last scenario, last scenario, I have forwarded the notes as well. I'm sure you get a chance to go through on it. So the question number 4 is when to create a function without a return keyword. So guys, now my requirement is write a program, okay, which will add 3 subject marks. See, now my requirement is this one only. Then then you can write a function. Then you can write a function. Here, guys, you need not to return it, because as per my logic, as per my requirement, only one function is enough, and that I have finished it. That I have finished it. So this is something when to write a function without parameter list, guys. Yeah, that's it. I think maybe if you see the answer also, I given the same summary here. You see this is the last answer. This is the last answer. We will take a quick revision on it. Yeah, see guys, when a function final result, okay, not used by any other functions, then the first function need not to return the result by using return keyword. It's completely not required, because my requirement is completing by using only one function only. So I need not to send I need not to use a return keyword to send to other function. I hope this is also clear, everyone. Guys, please confirm. Guys, please confirm, everyone. Clear? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for confirming. Now let's consolidate it, guys. Consolidate in the sense, I'll be writing a one single program, okay, which will cover all the four approaches now. I'll add one single program, which will cover, all the programs. Guys, tell me which one you want to pick. Hey, yesterday I given around 5 to 6 programs, now. You can pick anyone.
Average
Alex,
one,
please.
Squaring,
average of six
squaring,
numbers.
First
squaring.
one.
Come again.
Fourth one, sir.
Average of
Fourth.
6 numbers.
Average of 6 numbers. Okay, 1 second, let me check. What is the fourth one? Someone said 4. Okay. Area of circle. Is it area of circle you want to explain? Fine. I'll explain. See. So first, guys, we'll go something, type 1. Okay. Type 1 means I'll be taking with return and with parameter list. Yes, okay. With return keyword and with parameter list. With parameter list. Now I'll be using a function keyword. Okay, function name is something, area of circle. This is a function, right? Guys, this is a function, see. Okay, always you can remember this is the first step you have to do it. Okay, this is the first step guys you have to do it. So script tag belongs to header tag. Can we write this all programs in header option? Yes. Ramya, your question is correct. Yeah, I'll be correcting that answer today. Okay, let this program finish. I'll show you that approach. Okay, right. Okay, so guys, if you see, this is the first thing you have to remember always. If I'm asking you to write 4 functions, yeah, you can write the 4 functions. Let's say I'll be writing this, function area of circle 1. Okay, let me copy this. You can also do the same thing, guys. You can also do the same thing. Okay, so this is type 2 with the return and without parameters will take. Okay, and next type 3 will take without return and with parameter list, and the type 4 will be without return keyword and without parameter list. Okay, guys, this is not for only JavaScript. Trust me. Until you finish your Spring Boot, if you are from Java background, it's mandatory for you. If you want to do the code in Django or Flask, again, same. The function is very fundamental concepts to you. Okay, so we cannot write the duplicate names. So I'll be renaming the names. Okay, chalo guys, we'll go ahead. Okay, now first of all, what in by parameter list? What do you understood by parameter list for area of circle logic? Guys, I'm asking
A and
everyone.
R, sir.
No, not pi and R.
Take variables in
Right.
parentheses.
Correct. See, guys, if you're not clear on it, how to identify, the parameter list and all. See, first you should know the logic, right? First, you should know the logic. So the logic will be 1 second. Yeah. So the logic will be what? Mathematically, we know it's pi into r into r. This is a logic, right? So this is a logic that we will be implementing. So this is, we can say something, result r, we can say, radius. Radius equal to pi r square. Guys, whatever the mathematical formulas are there, first of all, you should know how to convert them into program. This is, we know pi r squared that we learn, but programmatically we write the code this way. And in this, if you see, pi is a constant, correct? Pi is a constant. And whereas your r will be keep on changing. So we are considering, it's a variable. And this values keep on changing. That's the reason, guys, we are considering is, it's a parameter list. It's a parameter list. Okay. I think this is clear, everyone. The summary of, which one we have to take parameters and, inputs. Let's go back to the code. Now, guys, I was talking about, your pi is a constant. Okay. Your pi is in a constant. And your r will be a parameter. See, my requirement is what? With return, with parameters. I added a parameter. Now I'm supposed to have a return keyword. So I'll be using the return keyword now. So return pi into r into r. Now I'm sure you have it out. Sir, why have not taken an extra variable? Hey, right? You need to take one extra variable like result, and result is equal to, pi r squared. Taking extra variables is not a good practice, guys. Unnecessary. Okay, sir, but better we can store and we can send. No, it's not required. Just, you are taking one more extra memory in the program. That's not required. Directly you can return it. No problem. Okay. So this is something, guys, with return, okay, and with parameter list. You understood why I have not taken an extra variable to store the result and use a return keyword. I think this makes sense, everyone. Now it's time to, guys, how to call this function, right? How to call this function. Guys, if you want to call this function, the first one, you should know the function name. And guys, I was passing something, yeah, I'm passing argument. So phi is argument, r is a parameter now. Phi is argument, r is a parameter. Now, when I call this function gets executed, right? And tell me, is the final result will be returned or printed? The final result will be returned or printed.
Just a return.
It's just written, not printed.
Return, sir, not printed.
Whenever you use a return keyword, always you have to remember that the result will be returned. So phi into will be calculated and the result will be returned. So I'll be taking one extra variable, the variable name something with some temp. Okay. So inside the temp variable, guys, I'll be saving it and I'll be printing it. Okay. So this is something, why I take an extra variable and why I'm finally printing. Guys, I'm sure everyone on same page now. Return keyword, why I'm using, because my first requirement is how to return it. As soon as you return it, whenever you call this function, result will be returned. So I take an extra variable to capture it and I was printing it. Okay, I think this is clear, everyone. Let's jump to the second one, guys, with return and
Can we
without
directly
parameter.
print that area of circle by sir?
Yes.
Console.log in the
Directly,
brackets.
yeah.
Can we write that?
Correct. You can also directly write this way also. Okay, both will be the same. Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
the return keyword will return the value to area of circle to the name.
Yes. So 1 second. See, whenever you run this code, guys, what will happen? How many functions keywords are there? Totally 4, right? So whenever function keyword will encountered in the program, everything will be loaded into the browser. Just loaded into the browser. Okay, just load into the browser. Nothing but copying a movie in a folder. That won't play. Okay, whenever a function keyword is that will be just loaded. Now, once your all function loaded into the memory, now here itself you are running it. Nothing but you are playing the movie. So whenever you are running it, control directly goes here. Okay. Now this return, what it will do is it will calculate this final result. Okay, and return here, guys. It may be a 20 or 30, whatever, and the 20 or 30 will be moved here. This is how the code will be executed. Make sense? Guys, make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. Let's get into the second one quickly without parameters. Guys, without parameter means what should I do?
Input
Hey,
must be
Declare
input
inside
must
You
the
can
be
write
function.
R in body.
Inside
you
hard
can
code the R
declare,
value,
you
sir.
can declare
Variables inside
inside
the body.
inside the, function. This is called as, guys, this is called as a local variable. Okay. This is called as, guys, a local variable. Anyhow, pi will be declared as this. Okay. And, your return keyword also has to be written as this. The only thing different between first program and second program is first program you declare R as a parameter because the value you can keep on change. First time when you call 5, second time you can call 6, second time, third you can call 7 like that. But without parameter means, we are executing this business logic for the same input every time. Okay. And since it is a return statement, I'll be using the return statement. Now you can call your second function, but you should not pass any parameters. You should not any parameters. Now, if I run this code, guys, the result will be written or printed. Line number
Return.
32 call. Right. Now, what do you need to do? You should take one
Another
more
way.
temporary variable.
Console.log
Correct.
area of
And
circle.
finally, you can print that temporary variable. Okay, this is the first result, and this is your second result, guys. I think the first two are clear, everyone. Guys, again, I was keep on telling. I'm not sure how many of you practiced yesterday, but today at least you have to practice this way. Okay, today definitely how to practice this way. This summary of complete functions, and let's get into the third one. The third one, guys, if you see, if you see here with parameters, so you should declare a parameter. Point number one. Right, point number one, you should declare a parameter. Next, without return keyword. Forget about the without return keyword. First, you will declare, a constant value. And since I was not asking you to use a return keyword, then directly you can print it. And that's what, guys, I did it here. You can see that's what I did it here. Now let's call the third function. The third function is, area of circle of 3. Now, if you pass area of circle of 3, that same value I'm passing is because I want to show, all the functions are giving same result. I may give different values, but initially I was giving 5, 5, 5 only. Okay. Now, when you call this function, if you see here, 5 will be assigned to this R, and you're giving this value. So finally, you'll get the result. Okay. I think, And one more thing you need to remember, this is not going to be called return anything since there is no return statement here. Okay. And the last one, guys, without and without. Here, without means you should declare in local, right? You should declare in local variable. Now, pi as usual, and without return statement means, you can directly do the console.log. See. And guys, finally, you can write something, area of circle 4, you can call it, and without parameters, you can pass it. Okay, I think I'm done with the code. Let's quickly run the code. As I explained, guys, in debug console itself, you can see. So all area of circle of 5 is always returning same value, 78.5. Okay, I think, guys, everyone clear on now how many ways we can prepare a function. Which one you can pick, that's, based on your business use case. Make sense, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you're clear on this, maybe I'll ask some crash question to you. This is what we practiced so far. I'll write some C code. Okay. I'll write some C code. I was not confident, guys, that you're clear on this all concepts. Okay. Let me write it this way so that you can understand. Let me recall. I do recall. I don't recall the function. Get here. Say take something different. Okay, I think I can use this. I was not recalling the next one. Okay, that can ignore time being. Okay, guys, just answer me now. This is a function in C that what you learn. Tell me this is with parameters or without parameters?
Without parameters.
Without
parameters, without return type.
Okay, nice. That's what my second question. Without return type. Tell me how you are confirming that this function is not having any return value. How you are confirming?
By using that, screen will be completely clear.
No. See, I'm not asking the functionality, man. Okay. So your answer should be,
Sir, it does not
Huh.
any value necessary. It does not have any function like less or addition, do and return.
No. See, forget about that functionalities case, what square root is doing, what printf is doing. But by looking the name of the function, you have to, by seeing the code, you have to confirm in for what type it is. In for what type it is, you have to confirm. So point number one, you are clear without parameter list. Point number two, someone said without return value, but you have not given a summary. The summary is, sir, there is no equal operator. There is no equal operator left side to it. If there is a equal means you are assigning something. Assigning means it is returning something. So that's the summary is. This is without return type, without parameter list. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo, go ahead. Next one, square root is
Parameter
what type?
With parameter with return value.
Exactly. So your summaries, I think you are clear, right? This is a parameter and it is doing some business logic. After that, yeah, we are using equal means we are assigning this result to this variable. Forget about guys, what is this logic is executing in here, okay? Now, chalo, go to the third one, guys. Okay, tell me.
With parameter.
With
Right.
parameter, without
First one
return
is
statement.
with parameters. Okay, next.
Without
Without
return.
Without return value.
Without. How you are confirming it, without
Because
parameters?
there is no is
Because
equals
there is
to.
no
No
assigning.
business logic.
Now,
Yes,
Now
with
it is
return type.
written
With
some
return type.
value.
correct.
With return.
See, guys, it will work. In C also it will work. You can try it. The Y value will become 5. You can try it and just come to the conclusion why return 5. Okay. So this work actually. Okay. So this is how the summary of your functions case. So that's the reason I have taken this whole concepts. So we are done with the pillar. On top of pillar, we have other topics to learn in function. We are done with the complete pillar of the functions case. Okay. So I'll be explaining you a few more concepts in functions now. Oh, I think one more thing I forgot to ask. I think Ramya was explaining. Yeah. So guys, so far, what we were doing, the code, if you see the code base, all are, these are, the called functions, right? Guys, all are, the called function, first of all. Now, on the bottom, this is something, you're calling functions. So this is your section of called functions. And the down, guys, I mentioned something, calling function section, okay? Now, the file name is what? .html, right? Right? And how many lines of code is here? 43. But in 43 lines of code, okay, around line number 80 to line number 38, okay, around 30 lines of code is completely JavaScript code, not HTML code, correct? So you remember when I discussed in CSS also, if you have a lot of CSS code and keeping your CSS code and HTML code in a single file always, a bad practice. For that purpose, you remember we created a separate CSS file and we moved all CSS styles into that file, and through link tag we are able to access it, correct? So that's the similar concept, guys. Now whatever the example I have explained, here, this is something 4 function preparation approaches, okay, using internal JavaScript. Okay, we have only the 2 types of JavaScript case. We have only 2 types of JavaScript. One is internal and the second is external, guys.
External.
Right. Only two types. Now I'll be explaining the same example by using external JavaScript now. Okay. So see the way that I was writing, the external JavaScript here. 1 second, guys. Yeah, I'll be showing you now external JavaScript now. So guys, if it is an external JavaScript, okay, if it is an external JavaScript, what do you need to do? Move your all called function, only called functions, guys. Only called functions. You can move it from here. You can move it from here. Actually, in previous code also, I have to do one more change. I'll do a little bit later. But here, what you need to do is write your all called functions in a separate file. The file name is something, I was giving something, 1.js, guys. Okay. And here you have to move only JavaScript code. Like a programming language, guys. Like your C program, you can write only pure programming language code, guys, here. No tags. No tags, pure JavaScript code you can write it. Now the question is, so that's okay. I think the previous program also, let me do one more change here. Actually, the proper way to write the JavaScript code is, right, inside the head part, open a script, okay, and write your call to functions. Write your call to functions. So this is, the proper way, guys. I'll repeat. In head script, write your call to functions. Body script, write your calling functions. This is, your complete internal JavaScript, guys. I know from day one we were not practicing this, but this is, the standard way to write the internal JavaScript. Internal JavaScript is nothing but in head script, you have to write your call to functions. In body script, you have to write your calling functions. Now, if you go back to your external JavaScript, nothing but write your all call to function in a separate file and call all this. Yeah, call your external JavaScript by using a attribute called script src. Script src, guys, you can write 1.j. There is no link tag. We'll be using the same script tag, guys. You may have a doubt, sir, can I use multiple scripts? Yes, you can use multiple scripts, guys, like this. And if you want to divide these functions into, a separate file, yeah, you can happily do this. Just let me save this is something, 2.js, see, right? So yeah, this is something, what I want to give a summary. So if you see the 10th program, it's, external JavaScript. And the beauty of external JavaScript is you're not combining your HTML and CSS code. Just you are doing the calling functions only. And your call to functions are moving in separate files. Let's test this code. Let's not test this code. Yeah. In the console, guys, you can see all area of circle program you are able to see it. Does that make sense, everyone? What is the difference between internal and external JavaScript?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
We
once
can call
explain
in-
external JavaScript, sir. Once external.
Sure. See, whenever you have a small piece of JavaScript code, guys, very small piece of JavaScript code, then it's always recommended to use internal JavaScript. So an internal JavaScript means, you see, an internal JavaScript means in head portion, open a script. This is the point number 1. So I was talking about an internal JavaScript. Okay. First, if you understand internal, the external is easy. So in internal JavaScript, 2 script tags you need to open. One is in head, and one is in body. Head script is for your a called functions. Okay, called function. Let me write a one function quickly. Function, let's say, total of a comma b I have written. Okay, see, I've written something total of a comma. This is your called function, right? And here you can write something, a calling function. So your calling function, goes this way, right? So you're calling the function by passing some value, returning the result, and I'm printing the result. This is your internal JavaScript. If there's a small piece of code, this is recommended. But what I was talking about, guys, if you have, the large code, if you have a large code, let's say you have a function subtraction. Okay, you have function of subtraction, and you have a function something, multiplication. Okay, and you have a function something, division. Okay, and you have a function something, modulus. See, now you are keep on increasing your code. You are, keep on increasing your JavaScript code. Then it's not recommended to, right? I mean, it's not recommended to combine both your HTML and CSS code in HTML and JavaScript in a single file. So what you can do is cut this complete portion. Okay, create one external JavaScript file with the name something, some 3.js, or let me write with something, calc.js, because I have written all, calculate related operations, right? Okay. And then go back, just write src, and write your file name, guys. Write your file name, and then you can access it. Okay, let's run the code. Since I was using only addition, you can see 11, guys. 5 plus 6 is 11. I think this is makes sense, everyone. Different between internal and external.
Sir, we can call functions in .js files, right?
Come again?
We can call functions in .js.
Yeah, let's say if you want to call total by subtraction, you can call it like this. Okay, you can. That's what, the function usability, right? You can call one to another function if you require it. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Guys, everyone aligned the difference between internal and external JavaScript?
Sir, we should
Yes.
definitely use script tag for calling the function, sir, inside body.
No. See, actually, this is just we were practicing it now, but in real, no, what will happen? In real, what will happen? I'll quickly show you one more example. I'll say function. Okay, I'm writing a function, this one. Okay, and yeah, I was saying hello. Okay, so guys, this is one function. It is returning a plus b, right? And this is one more function returning some message hello. Now I will just now explain. Okay, we'll use a script tag for just to test the functions, just to test the function they are working or not. But a real use case is take a HTML button. Okay, take your HTML button. This is your HTML button. Okay, and use a event called onClick. Use a event called onClick and write your function name. Write your function name. This is actually, a real use case that I'll be discussing not now. So you have to learn a few more concepts here. Okay, and yeah, the button text I forgot. Yeah, the button text I forgot. Let's say click me. Now if you see, guys, now if you see, there's a button. When you click on it, now my alert function gets executed. This is actually, the purpose of learning your functions and all. This is we are just testing it. Just in this, we are testing it whether what are the function written that's working as expected or not. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think this is the first topic today I want to initialize. And guys, next 10 minutes, one of the important topic I'll be discussing. It will be a top 5 interview question in JavaScript. So I need your more attention. So I'll be writing some bad JavaScript code here or bad programming code. Just help me what is a bad code that I was doing here. Okay. So yeah, I'll be following internal JavaScript now. I'll be following some internal JavaScript now. So in script tag, I'll write some function. Function is something, do something. Okay. And I'll be calling this from body, guys. This is what I'll be doing from now onwards. So you won't be confused from now onwards. So in script, if you're writing function, and in again body script if you're calling, then it's an internal JavaScript. Okay. Now, guys, I'll be writing some code here. Okay, just see here. I'll be using where age is equal to 21. Okay, and I was doing the console.log of age. Okay, I think if I run the code, the output is age equal to 21. Now, guys, I'll be doing where age is equal to 22. Again, I was doing console.log of age. Tell me, guys, what bad thing I was doing. Tell me what bad thing I was doing.
Repeated
It
step.
fills in the
Functions in
code.
one.
No. I was expected some beautiful
Repeating the code.
statement.
Var name.
Right. Sir,
Using
if it is a
same
C or
variables
Java,
means.
right. If it is a C or Java, we declare variable only once, right? But here, if you see what var keyword is doing, even if you declare the same variable twice, you cannot see any red color symbols, nothing but no error. No error. Even there is no error runtime also. Okay, you can see still the output, guys. 21 and 22. See, line number 9, you are getting the output. Line number 11 also, you are going to be getting the output. Guys, don't you think that it's a messy code or a bad code? Don't you think?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I was discussing is, I was discussing about something, okay, challenges with var keyword. Okay, I'll be discussing about challenges with the var keyword. Okay, so let me discuss you one more thing here. So this is, I think, everyone clear why it's happening. Now let me go with one more code snippet here. Var let's say height equal to some 5.8. Okay, and then next line I'll be writing a if condition. Okay, I'll be writing as one if condition, and inside this, guys, I was writing true, and there, guys, I'll be again declaring with something 6.0, or let me take this variable in something width, height, and let me take weight. Yeah, weight, let's say 58. Okay, and here I'll be printing height, and I'll be printing weight also. Guys, line number 13, what I was doing, I declared our local variable. Okay, now if true means what? I need someone unmute and tell me. If true means what?
It will compulsory execute, sir.
Correct. This block always executed. Okay, I was not writing any manual condition, so I made it is always work. So I written as not true. Line number 16 and line number 13. Focus your eyes. Line number 13, line number 16. Line number 13, you declare a variable inside the function. Line number 16, you declare a variable inside your if block. Right? This is declared inside the function. This is declared inside the block, right? If block. Okay. Now what I was doing, I was printing height and weight. Right? Let's run it. And guys, you can see you are getting as expected. See, 5.8, you are printing it. And the weight also, guys, you are printing it. Now, the interesting part, guys, the interesting part here is line number, 20 and 21 is a very interesting part, guys. Line number 20, what I was doing. Hey, just tell me, guys, line number 20, what I was doing.
Printing height.
Sir, you printing the
Windows
height.
Outside the
Ah,
function.
No. Arey, where you're looking, man? See, the height you
Wait,
declared
wait,
inside the
wait.
function. Wait. The height you declared inside the function, and definitely line number 20, you can see the height. Now, line number 21, what you're doing?
Wait,
No.
printing wait.
Wait.
Else
Without
condition.
But where you declare the weight? Inside the function or inside the block?
Inside the block.
We can
Block.
only get height value, sir.
Local variable.
No. First, you need to understand height is declared in function level, weight is declared in block level. But what I was doing, I was trying to accessing a variable which is declared in block level. Okay, outside the block, I'm trying to accessing it. Let's run it. Okay, still you can see line
You
number
want
20. Yeah, line number 20, you can see 5.8. Line number 21 also, guys, you can see the 58. Guys, don't you think it's again a messy code?
Yes, sir. We shouldn't get
Yes,
weight
sir.
value.
Correct. So the point number 1 is, okay, what I want to declare, okay, var keyword allow redeclaration. var keyword allow redeclaration. This is the first challenge with the var keyword. And the second point, guys, I want to discuss here something, weight is accessible here due to your function scope of var. And I can say there is no block level scope. I'll repeat, there is no block level scope for a var keyword. Block level means, if you declare something in a block, that should not visible outside, right? Let's say if you have a puja room, okay, if you have a puja room, Okay. Then that God should not visible outside the puja room, right? That's your intention, correct? In a general way. But here you see what's happening. It's coming out of the block also. There's also a message with the var keyword. Guys, what I was discussing initially when JavaScript are introduced, they started using var keyword, but later on, they come up with this kind of, challenges, guys.
Sir,
Okay,
it
we have
working
it.
as a global variable.
Yes. Okay, that's the messy actually. And after this session, I'll not going to be using this var keyword anymore in future. This is the last, maybe next to 5 minutes only I'll be using the var. In future, I'll be not using the var keyword because we have an alternate for it.
Keyword, sir.
Let me complete one more use case. Wait. Let me covered one more use case now. So I'll be taking a quick example here. Let me take one more quick example. It's a var, sorry, not var. Let's take a name equal to John, guys. Okay. And I'll be doing console.log. And finally, guys, I was doing it. Now, guys, if you see it, okay, now if you see line number 25, 26, 27, 27, what you're doing? We'll go 25 later, but 27, what I'm doing?
Declaring, sir.
Okay, sir, you declare a variable. Line number 25, what I'm doing?
Initializing.
Initializing.
Right, but this is kind of a messy, right? So in C, Java, or Python, first we should declare, then we assign. But in JavaScript, it's a bad code again. In JavaScript, you can assign and access. You can assign and you can access a variable before its declaration itself. This is called as something, This is called as something, a hoisting, guys. Okay, we have to call it something, a variable hoisting. This is, we have to say a variable, hoisting. Variable hoisting is nothing but, guys, hoisting is nothing but accessing something before its declaration. You are declaring somewhere else in the DOM, right? But you are supposed to initializing and you're supposed to acting also. Guys, this code also happily work in JavaScript. This also will not show any errors to you. This is also will not show any errors to you. Let me pull my console window. You can see, guys, I can see the John output. Okay. So I believe these three errors are clear, everyone. Point number one is if you go with var keyword, you can redeclare the variables. Point number two is a var keyword cannot maintain the block level scope. Point number three is a variable can be hoisted. Okay, I'll repeat. Var can be redeclared. Var cannot have block level scope. Var can be hoisted. Only 3 points you have to remember. Now, sir, what is the solution for it? Yeah, the solution is, guys, let keyword. Let is a keyword introduced in JavaScript to address all these challenges, guys. So now I'll be explaining advantages with let keyword here. Let keyword. There is no these are the difference between var and let. Okay, let's talk about let keyword, guys. Let's go with the first use case. Remove the var, just use the let. Now, once you declare a variable with let, okay, you cannot redeclare it, guys, again. Yeah, you cannot redeclare it. If you declare it, guys, definitely, guys, you will get a one error, guys. Okay, definitely, you will get error. So this is the error, guys. You will get it. Type error will get actually, but the summary is let keyword does not allow redeclaration. Let keyword does not allow redeclaration. See, you can see the error here. See, cannot redeclare your variable. You can see the red color symbol, but earlier we are not getting, right? So this is something, one beauty of your let keyword, right? And the second point, guys, if you see, if you declare, let here, let me do the let here, okay? Yeah, let's forget about the height here. Anyhow, height can be accessed inside the function, outside the function, inside the block, outside the block, since it is declared in a function level. I'm talking about this one, guys. I was talking about this one, let weight, and you're accessing weight line, right? You're accessing the weight outside the function, like not line number 21. Now, if you run the code, okay, if you go to the console, line number 21, you can see the error. See, guys, line number 21. Focus your eyes, line number 21. You're getting error. Error is, array, weight is not defined. Weight is not defined. You know why? Here, guys, you are getting the error. Maybe I'll I'll pull that error for you. See, let me pull that error. Let me post it here so that no, it will be a summary for you. See, so if you declare a let, it will become like your puja room. So you declare a god, and the god is visible only inside the room. And if you try to access outside the room, you'll get this message. Okay, this is a one more beauty. That is something let has block level scope, guys. Where cannot have a block level scope, whereas let have a block level scope. Okay, I think this also makes sense, everyone. Now the last one, guys, hosting. Yeah, that's not possible. That's not possible. See, so this is the error, guys. Definitely you'll get it. This is the error, you will definitely get it. Better let me comment this first, and let's run it. Yeah, guys, you can see line number 25. See, line number 25, what you're doing? You're initializing, but where you declared? Where you declared? So that's what the error you are getting. See, errors cannot access name before it initialization. Okay, so the summary of this, guys, the summary of this something let cannot be hosting, guys. I mean hosted. Let cannot be hosted. I think everyone on a same page. So in earlier days, guys, when JavaScript was introduced, they use var keyword, but with var, this many challenges are there. Three challenges are there. To overcome these three challenges, guys, we'll be introducing something on let keyword. I hope everyone clear the difference between let and var. Guys, still waiting for your acknowledgement. Can I get some thumbs up symbols, please? I told you it's a top 5 interview question. Okay, very important for a fresher. Okay, 3 points you have to remember, only 3. But there's a one common point is there, guys. There's a common point. If we say var x, okay, and if you do the log of x, what will be the result? Undefined, correct? Similarly, guys, okay, similarly, one second. Yeah, if you do a log of x, definitely guys you will get a undefined here. Okay, because the initial value is undefined only, right? Okay, so definitely undefined. Okay, it's not related to this. Yeah, it just it will give undefined. Similarly, guys, if you use let x, or sorry, let y, and if you do a log y, okay, if you do a log y, yeah, if you do a log y, here also, guys, you'll be getting mostly you'll get getting something undefined. Undefined. Let me show you this as well. Let's comment this 2 lines. I think you'll get an error. Yeah. See, guys, line number 30, 31. See, I think 32. Sorry, my bad. 30, 32. See, 30, 32. You're getting undefined. So that's a let me write here a common the behavior, common behavior of let and var is both initialized with undefined if you not assign any value. Does that make sense, everyone? The common point, guys. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, nice. And I want to show you one more dirty thing in JavaScript. Okay.
Sir, can you explain hoisting?
Once again,
Yes.
sure. Maybe I can explain you this again. Maybe I'll go with this. Hey, it's in C. I was writing intentionally. It's a C. See, what I was doing is in C language, first you should always declare, then initialize,
Right.
then access. There's order, right? Declare, initialize, access. But in JavaScript, okay, in JavaScript, the bad thing about the JavaScript is you can initialize it. Okay, you can initialize it and you can access it, and at the end you can declare it. This is hosting, and this is a bad code, I should say. So a variable hosting is nothing but accessing it's before its declaration. Line number 12 you are declaring, right? But before its declaration itself, you are initializing and you are accessing it. This is, we should say, hosting. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Sir, in Java, is it possible?
no.
Only it is possible in JavaScript, right?
Yeah, again, it's a bad code. We'll not using anymore in future, okay?
Yes,
But
sir. Yes, sir.
interview will ask you this. Okay, that's the reason I have explained, okay?
Sir,
Right.
interviewer ask like the difference between let code and var code, or these three?
No, they will ask you what is the difference between var and let. You should say 3 points, that's it. Var
Okay.
can be hosted, let cannot be hosted. Var can be redeclared, let cannot be redeclared. Var cannot have block level scope, let can
Let
have a
can
block level
have
scope.
block
That's
level
it.
scope.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll be showing few more, some dirty code in JavaScript, and we'll show you some validation as well today. Yeah, so guys, I written one function here. The function name is, one. Okay, sir, again, why you're writing inside this? Okay, wait, no bad. I'll use script. I'll write it here. Let's format, and I'll be calling it. Okay, guys, you know the output, right? The output is welcome to one function. So you're calling the function here, and this is your calling function, right? I think there is no, doubts for you here. But let me do one more bad code here. Yeah, guys, what is the bad thing I'm doing?
Same function.
Same function.
Same function.
Using same name.
Yeah, you can say, sir, the first function was declared with one name, so it will be loaded into the memory, browser memory, correct? Now, line number 10, what I was doing, again, I'm preparing a new function, but with the same name, but this name is already loaded into the browser. Now, what will happen? If control comes, what will happen? Will it show any error? No.
No, sir.
In,
It will
right,
not show
right.
any
In
error.
JavaScript, yeah, in JavaScript, it will not show any error. Instead, what you will do, the old function replace it by new function. Okay, so this is again one more messy. Okay, this is one more messy with your function declaration, guys. We learn it, right? How to prepare a function. That is something function declaration, right? So with this function declaration also, guys, with this function declaration also, we have some challenges. So the first challenge is, guys, the first challenge is a function can be declared more than once. The last one will be considered. See, a function can be declared more than once, but the last one only be considered, guys. Okay, I think, yeah, if you run it, you can see the output. Your first function is not going to be showing the execution, only the second function is going to be executing. Is that make sense? This is also, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I don't want to mess this code. Let's keep this code here. Let's take a quick one more example. This time, let me write everything here only. Guys, tell me what I was doing here.
Calling function
First calling the function.
It's hosting, right? Right? You can say, a function can be called before its declaration. This is something, again, you should say hosting, guys. But in any language, it's not possible, guys. In any language, if you go C or Java, that's not possible. So the proper syntax of the functions is what? First you have to prepare, and down you have to call it. Down you have to call it. But the bad thing what we were doing, first we are calling the function, and then we are providing its logic data, right? Still, if you run the code, guys, you can see still same output. You can see welcome to one function. So what I want to summarize is today you learn how to create a function. Okay. And with that function creation, it's a first approach in JavaScript to prepare a function. Very first approach. Like var keyword, right? Var is the first keyword in JavaScript, but later on when they start using it, they identified some issues. Similarly, whatever the function approach you learn, that's called as function declaration. Whatever the approach you learn, that's called as function declaration. With that function declaration, two challenges are there. Challenge one is you can redeclare the functions with the same name. Okay, there is no errors you'll get. Second point is this, a functions can be hoisted. Nothing but you can call a function before its usage. So again, now you guess the second topic now, so how to resolve it. Yeah, for resolution, we have another topic called as something, function expression that I'll be discussing tomorrow. Please don't miss it. But next session also very important. Actually, tomorrow I was planning a, workshop on control statement. Guys, tell me, you want to me take a workshop on control statements or you want to me continue with the current statements, current session?
Your wish, sir.
No,
But
not
you
my wish.
see, we don't know
If you
about the
ask me,
concept.
I'll skip it.
The current
No, sir.
session.
No.
Sir, after
Yes,
completion of
second
function
class.
topics
Yes,
completely, you can take the control statement workshop, no, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all your plan. But see, I given a base to you today. The complete function base I given. On top of the base only, we're learning some extra concept. That's it. But whatever you learn since 1 or 2 days about function, that's complete pillar. I given a pillar to you. Okay.
Sir, how much time it will take for tomorrow's session? I mean, to finish this function.
No. Function, some other topics are there. Okay, I think if you this PDF, I think I have uploaded, if I'm not wrong. So if you see this is what I explained. Yeah, this is what I explained yesterday, right? The 4 question and answers, we learn it. And these are, the topics here. See, in that we covered up to, argument list only. So once I explain function expression tomorrow, then I'll be going with arrow functions, and then I'll be going with, IIFEs. Then I'll move back and I'll explain some 4 concepts again. This is the end of your JavaScript functions actually.
Continue
So-
to the session, sir.
Yes,
After
ma'am?
completion of functions, you can take that class, sir.
That's also fine then. Okay, guys, don't miss the next session because I'll be taking the continuation of functions.
the
It's not a
timing?
mostly same. Okay, but
Okay,
I'll
sir.
take little bit early, around 7 to 8, 8:30. Okay, 7 to 8:30. Okay,
Okay,
7 to
sir.
8,
Okay, sir.
7 to
Thank
8 it will take. Okay, yeah, bye. Good night, guys.